So one of my editors, Malik, sent me a video about cookies. And he said I need to react to this video. So I don't know what's about to happen, but it has a little Illuminati symbol on it, so I'm kind of sussed out about it. Let's see.
Subscribe now.
Alright, so Malik, I also have a question as to how you found out about this video. Do I want to know? Probably not. Let's see.
We are currently witnessing one of the most vicious cookie wars of all time.
Where's
between
Insomnia?
the billion-dollar Goliath Crumble Cookies and its two startup competitors, Dirty Dough and Crave. This battle is riddled with lies,
I've not heard of the other one.
propaganda,
Oh,
and
is
all
it?
kinds of cookie chaos. Crumble recently filed a lawsuit against Dirty Dough stating that they are using packaging, decor, and presentation that is confusingly similar to Crumble's established and successful trade dress and brand identity,
I see no lies so far.
and that Dirty Dough is trying to confuse customers into thinking that their brand is affiliated or connected with Crumble. Crumble's goal by filing this suit is not only to get Dirty Dough to stop stealing their brand identity, but to hand over all their revenues and profits for the entire time they have been in business. However,
Okay, nah, that cannot be a thing. That cannot be a thing. You're telling me that they're trying to sue them for everything they own. I mean, I have heard that before. But surely they don't have everything they made. So what are they trying to do, dude? That seems a little over the top if you ask me. I mean, yeah, like maybe, take a couple $100,000 from them or something. But everything they got, dude, Crumble's the most petty people in the fucking world, bro.
Psych!
They're trying to put this Dirty Dough guy on the streets and have one of those signs. Man, that's crazy.
Dirty Dough is not backing down to the corporate cookie monster.
Yeah, Dirty.
They
Let's
are
go,
ready
Dirty.
for all-out war. So without further ado, let's get ready to crumble.
Like that!
First, we must assess
Pick the
whether
side
it was
already.
Dirty Dough's intent to steal Crumble's brand identity, because right now the internet is totally on Dirty Dough's side.
Yeah,
But
we
when
are.
you consider how both businesses began, you might have some second thoughts. Crumble started in September 2017 in a small mountain town called Logan, which is north of Salt Lake City, Utah. Funny enough, neither of the founders, Jason McGowan or Sawyer Hemsley, were bakers.
And so we knew we wanted to do cookies, but the reality kind of hit us pretty quickly when we're like, we didn't know how to bake, we don't know how to do any of these things. So
These two apparently
So what
are
did you do,
cousins.
Crumble?
Jason was in the tech industry working for Ancestry.com, and Sawyer was attending Utah State University. They learned how to make one chocolate chip cookie and opened their first store selling just that in a box of 4. The
Lame.
locals loved the cookies, which originally came in a basic square box similar to every bakery in the history of forever. Over time, Crumble developed
So really, they're stealing their ideas from everyone else. Wait, should I sue them? I think I'm gonna sue them.
a rotational menu which consisted of them changing the cookie flavors they sell every week. It was an instant hit, and the store was packed out from the beginning. The founders knew if they wanted to expand, they needed a more professional logo, a clean, inviting atmosphere, and a process to make them a scalable franchise. They opened a new location in Bountiful, Utah, with a new logo, new packaging,
What are these
new store
names?
design, and a new social media strategy. Word spread fast. People would travel all over the state just to try these cookies. However, midway through 2019, Crumble Cookies hired Bradley Maxwell, who would later go on to create Dirty
Who?
Dough and become their biggest enemy. Bennett
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. This took a crazy shift. So they hired this man's, and then he did the whole betrayal thing. This guy's like Anakin. He's Darth Vader.
Maxwell is the public founder of Dirty Dough. His brother Bradley is his business partner but doesn't have any public social media presence.
Fair
According
enough.
to the lawsuit, Bennett attempted to become a franchise owner of Crumble in May of 2019,
And
but
then
was
what happened?
denied. But Crumble did hire his brother Bradley as a process engineer.
Oh,
Bradley
that's
was exposed
tough.
to and became familiar with Crumble's business model, marketing, brand identity, and the Crumble trade dress. He also learned confidential and proprietary mixes, recipes, processes, spices, methods, and formulas. Allegedly, Bradley
None. Wait, what they just say? He learned Crumble's. No.
learned confidential and proprietary mixes.
Learned to mixes, recipes, spices, processes, methods, and formulas. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. That none of that sounds like it should be in my body. What do you mean? Recipes? I mean, yeah, spices, cool. Processes? Okay, it's okay if they mean the process in actually making the cookie. Methods? They have multiple ways to make one cookie. Interesting. And in formulas? The hell are they doing, bro? Like, what? It sounds like, something Plankton would have at the Chum Bucket.
Mixes, recipes, processes, spices, methods, and formulas.
I don't like that.
Allegedly, Bradley left the company and started Dirty Dough with Bennett, stealing all of Crumble's intellectual property. However, Bennett says this is all a lie, and this is where the story gets kind of strange. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you Lord Murphy. All hail.
Hello, Murphy.
Do not play with me, peon. I am the lord of this house.
Ooh.
A chin bite is your punishment.
Never mess with the king. You thought I was lying? This is Lord Murphy. That's right. My cat is a lord. You know what? I am too. Lord
Is this a
Patrick
paid
CC.
ad?
You're in the
Is this
house
a
of
paid
2
ad?
lords right now. The reason why me and Murphy are lords is
Yup.
because of established titles.
Yup.
One
It's
tree
paid ad.
for every order played.
Nah.
And if you use my code
None of
go to
this.
established titles,
Nope.
the business out of his
There
college
it is.
apartment in Tempe, Arizona in 2018. Tyler hand-delivered the cookies while his wife did all the baking. He needed investor funding to open a store, in which he posted on Facebook. And since Bennett was already interested in the cookie business, he invested.
That's all it took? You're telling me that's all it took? I just need to go on Facebook and have some
In which he
stupid business
posted on
idea.
Facebook. And since Bennett was already
I just need to have some stupid business idea that's already done before, and I need to post on Facebook in need of funding for a dojo for my Blackie Chan classes. And all of a sudden some millionaires will be like, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
already interested in the cookie business, he invested. Tyler opened the store in Tempe in 2020, and Bennett encouraged Tyler to franchise so he could be the first store owner. But Tyler realized he didn't want to go down that path, and he sold Bennett the entire business in January of 2021. Bennett took over the retail store in Arizona, reshaped the business model, came up with new formulas, rebranded, and claims to have sold 60 franchises before opening a second store. So the Crumble lawsuit is incorrect about the formation of Dirty Dough. However, that doesn't mean Bennett and Bradley are completely innocent. Bennett confirmed he tried to franchise Crumble, and he confirmed that Bradley worked for Crumble. Just because the lawsuit got the exact origin story wrong doesn't actually help Dirty Dough at all. In fact, it gets even worse for them. When Bennett purchased Dirty Dough, he said nothing but bad things about it.
I looked at this and I saw business that had big potential, that was selling cookies, that had zero marketing, had a terrible location, not good recipes, to be frank. Like, they were cookies, they were good cookies, they weren't great, they weren't amazing.
What he's trying to say is they just weren't Crumble cookies. That's pretty much what he's trying to say. Or he's trying to hype himself up, be like, yeah, this place was total trash. Who would want to eat that shit? But then I came in, and then now we're better than Crumble cookies. He's going in one of those two directions, I bet. But I'm not sketched out yet. I mean, you know, like, you got to do what you got to do. My thing is, this man was so hell-bent on starting a cookie business, bro. He's like, there's nothing else I want to do. I just want to make cookies all day.
It was developed by, a 22-year-old with no baking experience.
So is it a fair assumption that if Bennett wanted to franchise Crumble and his brother worked for the company, plus he had zero experience in the industry, that maybe he did just buy an existing cookie business, copy Crumble's business model from the branding to the social media strategy to the recipes, then move it up from Arizona to Utah where Crumble originates in hopes to steal some market share?
Hey,
Seems
yo.
very possible.
Big
But most
brain.
people are arguing that Crumble hasn't created anything unique that you can actually steal. In the lawsuit, they point out their whimsical outline-shaped drawings on product packaging, presentation, and decor,
Who
in
gives a
which
fuck?
Dirty Dough has copied. Also, their cookie boxes with extra space that perfectly fit cookies lying side by side, which, sure, Dirty Dough is copying, but most people argue that's like trying to gatekeep a pizza box or a
Yeah.
brown paper bag from a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
They highlight their weekly rotating menu. Again, not like Crumble invented changing a menu. My local donut shop has been doing that for the past 10 years. Also, their logo, from the font to the cookie with a bite taken out of it, is copied, which is literally every cookie brand's logo.
Insomnia!
They even threw in the store layouts, the way the cookies look, the way they are presented on social media, and there's no doubt that these two brands are shockingly similar. The only real difference is that Dirty Dough focuses on the inside of the cookie, where Crumble focuses on dressing up the cookie on the outside. But Dirty Dough
Okay, that's something that's kind of scary to me, in my opinion.
is that Dirty Dough focuses on the
Cause what the hell? Oh my gosh, that looks like straight diabetes. Nothing but Dirty Dough. Okay, out of these, okay, I'm a picky eater, but not the pickiest, right? But if I don't like something, I don't like it, and I mean it's absolutely trash. Cause I like generally everything. Like, I mean, vegetables don't really taste like nothing, but I'll eat them because it's good for me, right? But something like this, if that's mint and chocolate, I don't care. Cancel me. But I don't think mint and chocolate should go together at all. But dude, this one, I'd probably eat it. I like strawberries. Hate sprinkles though. Hershey's, it looks just like chocolate chip. I don't know what the hell this is, and I really don't want to. This looks absolutely abysmal, and then this one has potential. I don't even know about this one.
the inside of the cookie, where Crumble focuses on dressing up the cookie on the outside. But Dirty Dough rallied a ton of support by Bennett spinning the narrative in his favor online. Have you heard Dirty Dough is getting sued? Looks like somebody's a little scared of the new cookies in town.
Oh my
He directly
gosh.
tagged the Crumble owner in this viral LinkedIn post. $1 billion company suing 2 startups. Why? Because apparently if you put sprinkles on your cookies, Crumble thinks they own that.
This
Bennett
man
ran
is
with this narrative that
petty.
the big corporate giants are suing the little guys because they also make cookies, when we know that the lawsuit is more rooted in the branding, and everyone loves an underdog story. So he was able
Yeah,
to
we do.
secure national news coverage by making Crumble seem like the
Nah.
big guys picking on the mom and pop.
What? National news? Bro, this is not that okay, never mind. It is pretty serious. He wants to sue him for everything he owns, so I guess it is pretty serious. But national news, my guy? They must have been bored that day. No UFOs. No drones flying around. Alright, bet. We have a cookie war going on.
Pop Shop, which led to an all-out war. Crumble purchased billboard ads directly next to Dirty Dough's physical store locations. Then Dirty Dough responded with their own billboards. Cookies so good, you have to sue. They used the hashtag Utah Cookie Wars and even started investing money into high-quality commercials.
Looks like we got another Dirty Dough situation.
Let's get him.
Hi, cookies?
This is a cease and desist order. You're gonna have to shut down the whole operation.
Are you crazy? Why?
Huh?
You're selling cookies, that's our thing.
I also noticed a lot of whimsical cookie-themed designs all over your stand here. Did your parents ever teach you that it's not nice to steal other people's good ideas?
You either need to buy something or leave. You're scaring off the other customers.
They've got sprinkles. Well, how many flavors are you kids selling?
I don't know, whatever my mom makes. They kind of just rotate every week.
Rotating cookie menu. That's
Sir, there's no easy way to say this. Dirty Dough is winning the cookie wars.
It's impossible.
And we're getting destroyed on social media.
Okay, well, people are morons.
Well, morons who love a good David and Goliath story, sir.
We have one shot, and one shot only to take down Dirty Dough as an organization. So, we need somebody who can infiltrate Dirty Dough to prove that they are stealing the trade secrets.
Dirty Dough's advertising was very successful.
Bro, that is the most petty thing I've ever seen. What? Oh, where do you even start on that, dude? That is crazy. Now, if I was Crumble, I would have sued the hell out of them. But honestly, I've never seen a commercial or any of those commercials or whatever. But the fact that they did that is absolutely insane. I like it. I'm here for it, right? Freedom of speech. You coming at me some type of way, I'm going to come at you harder, better, faster. Pause.
And they were able to rally a ton of support online.
They're
But
suing
the
over a
most
box.
shocking part about Crumble trying to sue these smaller brands is that they took their whole brand identity from a Utah cookie company that was dominating the market years before them. Chip.
Oh, and the
Chip is
plastic
the
and...
original gourmet cookie delivery company. Chip started in
That looks
2016
good.
and they opened only serving 1 cookie in a box of 4. Sound familiar? Their logo featured a cookie with a bite taken out of the top right corner. They grew by focusing on their cookie presentation as well as their branding on social media. This drove a lot of traffic to their physical locations, and they generated a huge amount of buzz in Utah before all these other copycat brands. Chip started
Insomnia's
because
not really
there
a
were no
copycat.
dessert options in the area for a late night snack. They initially didn't want a franchise, they wanted to serve the local community. Chip never went after Crumble when they obviously took the whole business model, branding, and idea to the exact same market. They just focused on their own vision, and Crumble went corporate, taking over the whole country.
Holy
Dirty
hell.
Dough and Crumble were not founded by people who have a passion for baking, but by people who want to build a corporate enterprise. Neither
Facts.
founders had experience in the food industry at all. They created a fast food business that has 20 to 30% profit margins, whereas most traditional ones operate on 6 to 9% profits.
One of the goals is to lower the barrier of entry to entrepreneurship. To be an entrepreneur, you need a game plan, you need time, expertise, and money.
Okay.
Well, that's what a franchise is here's a game plan that's worked for other people. The time required to run one of these stores is a lot less because we don't require owner operated. The expertise to run one of these stores is a lot less because we do a centralized production model, right? Which we'll get into a little bit. And the money required is about half or less than half of the competition.
The goal of this business is to open more businesses. Bennett openly admits that he started the cookie business to create another passive revenue stream for himself. He designed their model so that it only truly requires one person to run an entire store, and that's important, providing a model so entrepreneurs can make money for their families. The cookies are made in a factory somewhere and shipped to the store. Crumble is the exact same, they just actually hand make the cookies in the store and provide more jobs since they can have up to 10 people working at the same time in one location. People care right now, but one day this cookie war is going to look exactly like McDonald's feuding with Burger King, where they both win by generating millions and we lose.
Nah.
But one day this cookie war is going to look exactly like McDonald's feuding with Burger King, where they both...
They're not even feuding anymore. Burger King is on his last legs, fool. This is a horrible comparison. And then why'd you put Dirty Dough as McDonald's? I mean... Nah, don't gonna play like that. I've never heard of Dirty Dough. Crumble, one of my friends works at Crumble and she gives me free cookies, so I can't hate on Crumble either. But here in Memphis, where I'm from, Insomnia Cookies is really where it's at, bro. And the thing is, they put Insomnia in this video saying that it was like stealing ideas. No. Insomnia's whole thing is just, it's like 3 a.m., you're drunk, hungry, want something sweet, cookies. Like, easy solution. Just walk in, get cookies. They deliver too. I don't see Crumble delivering. I don't even know where Dirty Dough is. I know he just told me, but I wasn't paying attention. But, man, I didn't know. I wonder what else is going on in the world. Like, bro, I know that, like, Bang Energy, they got sued for not actually having an ingredient inside of one of their drinks or whatever. But, and that's crazy, too. That's a whole nother subject. Like, who else is lying to us about what's in their stuff? Like, because I swear I was drinking this protein shake and I didn't see any gains coming through. I didn't see any. So maybe they don't actually have protein. The Bang doesn't actually have creatine, but they put it on there. Who else is lying to us? Who else is lying?